Good afternoon and welcome to the homestead. It is Monday and it's a little bit stormy right now. We've got some storms that have been zipping in and out of the area and it's making it super windy, but it doesn't stop the work that we've got to get taken care of. So I've got a question for you and it's real simple. Are you ready? No, I don't mean like for the apocalypse or prepping or anything like that. That's important to some, I'm sure, but it's not to me. No, my question is, are you ready? Like, are you really ready to take advantage of opportunities when they present themselves? That is something we're going to explore today in today's vlog. So I know you're probably wondering, what in the world does that mean? Are we prepared? And why in the world am I putting metal trash cans in the back of the car? Well, it's real simple. Earlier today, Melinda got a phone call from a friend of ours and they said, hey, we have a lot of extra chicken feed. It's good organic chicken feed, but we've got a lot of extra and we don't want it to go bad. We're trying to get rid of it. Are you guys interested? Do you need some? Well, yes, we are. And that's why I'm on my way now. See, I've got these trash cans in here and I'm gonna take them over, we're gonna load them up and get as much as we possibly can. I've calculated it out. I think in each trash can, we can hold about 2 months worth or almost 2 months worth of food for our chickens. And that's a big deal because that's money that we don't have to spend, clearly. And I could actually translate that into a dollar figure, but I just know that that's a good deal for us. But it all comes down to this. If we didn't have the supplies and if we weren't ready to take advantage of this opportunity, then we wouldn't be able to save this money. We wouldn't be able to put this food out for our chickens. So in this instance, we were prepared. So we're gonna go on now. I'm gonna take you there. I'm actually not gonna show you too much out of respect for their space. I don't want to, we don't want to be filming them and everything, but I want to take you there. We're gonna get this stuff, we're gonna bring it back, and then I have a few other areas where we've been prepared, and as a result, we were able to take advantage of some really cool opportunities. So let's go. All right, so I'm out here. We're getting ready to go ahead and get the feed. This is great. I was just talking to our friend, and he's just excited to be able to give that to us and share with us. So he knows exactly where they're going. Actually, we got some of our very first chickens from them. So it's another great opportunity of how you've got to be ready because you never know when opportunity is going to knock. All right, we got it. That stuff is heavy, but we got it loaded in here and I feel pretty good about it. So this is the organic stuff. This is the really, really good stuff. The stuff that if you went to the supply store, you'd be paying a nice pretty penny for. So I don't know exactly how much that would be for all of this, but these are two very large containers back here. You saw us as we were loading one of those in, and you know, they hold a lot. So my thinking right now, just based on what I was able to estimate, is we'll probably be able to hold somewhere around about, I don't know, 4 months worth of food in there, maybe less. Just depends on how fast they eat this compared to what they have been eating. But that's good news, right? I mean, our friends here, they were just going to be getting rid of it, and we're able to take that off their hands. So we're helping them and they're helping us, and it's great. So I think that really just points to why you have to be ready, why you have to be ready to take advantage of situations when they present themselves. You know, we could have said no, but if we'd have said no here in this situation, well, then we'd just be buying food for the hens again in the future. And so this saved us a lot. And really, it just cost me the time to come out here to their house and to get it, and then to turn around and take it back home. We're back. We've got to get this stuff out. I'm going to try a hybrid step. I'm going to try to put the bottom of the can onto these PVC, these plastic buckets, and see if I can use that as a half step to get it down. And if so, maybe I can do it all by myself. So let's see what we can get. That worked better than I thought. that's great. So I was able to get those out on my own. Just gonna get my hand truck, see if we can move it up here to the coop area, and we're in business. See, this is what we're talking about. Opportunities all abound. Lydia is outside and she's making the most of her opportunity. We think she's gonna be really close to walking. Okay, so we've got all of the feed unloaded. We've got it positioned right up here. And now we're ready to see, are these hens, are they ready to try some of this food? All right, here we go. Let's give it to them. Well, I would say that that is a success. They jumped right on it. I did mix in a little bit of their existing food just to help them understand what it was, but they didn't need it. They jumped right in and it was perfect. So I think they like this a lot. Now that all that's done, Melinda and I just spent a few minutes just talking about how much did we just get and what would that have cost us if we would have bought that in the store. You know, this is a little more than 200 pounds of organic chicken feed, and we priced that through a few various sources. That would have cost us about $280. We just got that completely for free. That's the epitome of taking advantage of a good opportunity. I'm really grateful that our friends were willing to share that with us, and I'm even more glad that we had the supplies and the space to be able to put that. So great way to take advantage of that fantastic opportunity. The chicken feed is not the only opportunity that we've taken advantage of. As we looked around on our property, we thought, you know, this is really like a big lesson. It's a lesson for homesteaders, but frankly, I think it's a lesson for anyone. No matter if you have a big garden or if you've got a few chickens, or even if you just kind of live in suburbia and don't have any of those things, there are lots of opportunities around if you're in the right place at the right time and if you're prepared to take advantage of it. One of those things that we were the beneficiaries of recently was our tomato plants. You see our tomato plants down here. They're looking better, believe it or not, but these were a gift from a friend. See, the tomato plants were a gift from our friend, Mr. Jeff. He had extra tomato plants, and he said, hey, I'd love to share these with you if you need them. Well, you know what? We were glad to take them, and they're starting to grow, which is good news. So, right place, right time, but we were prepared because we had a spot to be able to put them in. But you know, we've also been the beneficiaries of some of these hens. I mentioned this earlier. The very first chickens that we got from these friends that we got the feed from today. They were totally free to us. They were just looking for a home. They needed to put them somewhere, and quickly, we were ready. We were able to put them right here. All we had to do was get a coop, get that built, and it was ready to go. Oh, and how can I forget? Even back earlier this year in February, when we got another round of hens, and if you want to see that video, I'll link to it right here. When we got that round of hens, we got it from a farm. It was a small organic farm that was looking to get rid of some of their laying hens. So we did have to pay for those, but it wasn't nearly as expensive as if we would be buying them somewhere else. So again, we were able to take advantage of that opportunity. There are other things that we've gotten around our property. Wood for the chicken coops, wire fencing that we used in the gardens and in some of the chicken coop construction projects, wood that we burned this past winter from some friends that were trying to get rid of a dead oak tree on their property. And of course, we can't forget these fantastic blueberry bushes. We got these on end of season clearance last fall, and we were able to put them in the ground. We barely paid anything for these guys. They've made it. One day they'll start producing blueberries. Maybe next year. That'll be great for us. So the lesson is this: there are opportunities all around if you're willing to look for them. And also, you can't be fooled into thinking that everything has to be perfect. See, those blueberry bushes I just showed a minute ago, they weren't perfect. They actually look really ugly, but we knew they're still alive, they should make it, they'll produce, they'll work out well. The firewood that we got, it was in great shape. We were able to chop that up, burn that. That provided a lot of warmth this past winter, all because we were in the right place at the right time, ready to take advantage of that opportunity. So we could keep going, we could keep showing a whole lot of different opportunities that we've been able to take advantage of, but I hope that the message is pretty clear. There's a lot of opportunities all around. Real quick, I was just walking past and I noticed our mint is doing fantastically. It is growing like crazy. It's a little hard to tell because it's surrounded by a lot of weeds and wild grass and things. We're going to talk a bit more about that this week. Some really cool things that we're going to be doing with that. Well, that's it for today's vlog. We've got a little bit more cleanup work to do from getting this feed and getting everything in place. We've got to collect the eggs too. It's time to bring those in. We're getting ready to make some dinner. Some of the older kids have been off playing with their cousins today, so we're going to welcome them back shortly. But I would encourage you today, just like I said, look around and see what opportunities are presenting themselves near you that you could take advantage of. So we'd love to hear from you if you've got something that you've been able to take advantage of. Maybe you got a lot of cool chicken feed. Maybe you got some great tools or something like that. Share it in the comments, no matter whether you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook. We'd love to hear about your experiences. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.
We got some eggs in that basket right there, and it's exciting.